Welcome to my channel. This will go under MGrequest because it's a request from a viewer about the application on the MGI Smart. So let's start. When you open your application, the car will do a scan and it will look like this. So the car is scanning and you get a list of the thing the car scanned with the doors, the tire pressure, key position, the engine status, 12-volt battery status, and if everything is alright. What you have here on the top, if it's alright or not. Then you press on the arrow here on the top left and you arrive on the main part, or it's also as well the remote control part, because you can control everything in the car with here. So you see that the car is locked. I can open the car by pressing that button here. Give in the code and you see that the car is unlocked. So you have a red padlock, which means the car is open. It's and now the car is about 500-600 meters away from me. It's in the garage. That's why I can open it. I can just close it as well, give in the code, and the car will be closed. So let's start on the bottom. If you started as well with this, you want to put the AC, air conditioning, or you want to warm up. Those three buttons have actually the same function. So if you press on, I'm just going to show you the one of it. Let's start with the AC. Again, you have to give in your code. And the AC started. It will tell you that it will just go for 10 minutes. The thing, you see a fan here and you see it cold air coming in, and you have a new tab that just appears on the top right. Press on that one and you go and change here by plus warmer, minus cooler. Then you press on send and you give your code in again to confirm the temperature. And this is important because, as I said, if now I stop the AC and I go on warming of the front window, it will just pulse 16 degrees cold air, so it might not defrost. So you have to go and change this. So I'm going to stop it, so it just don't need to use all the battery for that one. Here we go. You see as well that the battery, it was on 300, it came up to 316, so it changed as well according to the AC. Find my car. It will find your car. When you open it the first time, it will give you a choice of which nav system you want to use. I use Google Map. So, and if I press here, I can find my car in a way. And if you're in a crowded parking lot, you can press on that one and the car will start honking and the light will start blinking on the car, so you can find it easier. Try not to do this in your home area at 3 o'clock in the morning. That will help. So here you have the battery. If you press on the battery, you can choose as well how you want to charge it. Now it's over 80, so I cannot put it at 80, but I can put it at 90, so I can show you. So here, next time I charge it, it will charge max to 90. So usually I charge it to 80, but I have a long trip coming up, so I want to charge it full. What I usually use the app for is when I'm charging in a public charge and I know the car is not fully charged, I can stop the charge before I arrive to the car. So when I'm at the car, I don't have to open it, go in the car, start the car, stop the charge. Just use the app, stop the charge, and I plug out the cable, so it's quite easier. If you go down here, you see it's called schedule charging. You press on that one and you can schedule your charge. If you know that the electricity is cheaper from 10 in the evening to 6 o'clock in the morning, then you can schedule your charging on those time. And this is it for that. When you charge, you see it will pulsate here, and you will as well have some green blocks pulsating on that one as well. Travel is an application where you can put in where you want to travel. So for example, you're sitting in a cafe and you want to travel to another place, you can just plot it in, and when you enter in the car, it's ready to start. Well, again, I'm using Google Maps, so that function I don't use, but it works quite well on Marvel and on the ZS. MG Touchpoint is the same application as well, where you have some points where you saved before. And here you have the charging management, but if you remember under the charging management, it's exactly the same as going on the remote control and pressing on the, so you arrive under the charging management. So I would say that here on the top, the remote control, it makes quite a lot. And the last part is your profile. I mean, you don't have to go too much in detail on that one. But most of the time I'm usually using that first screen here. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And don't forget to comment and to subscribe. And we see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.